And we're live. Welcome to the Off-Brand Archives, the Book of Halter. This game is rated M for a mature audience. It contains violent actions, coarse language, sexual references, and mild drug use. If you or your child should not wish to watch this, please click off the video now.
Oof.
Alright. So,
Okay, finally fucking works. I can play Payday 2 in VR now.
Okay, let's see. What do we need to do?
the general consensus was that you wanted to try and get the individual who is very much the information leaker to your office. Though, of what means to get him to speak have yet to be chosen.
No. Can I suggest a plan?
So, yeah, we know that the zone of truth won't work unless we are able to take that fan from him. But I don't think he'd willingly give it up, which means I'm gonna have to rely on his side. Actually, yeah, I here am a pony human, pony lie detector. The zone of truth is unnecessary with me around.
He has the ring.
Well, I have a question though.
What was the spell called? It was something. No. What was that spell called?
Roll an Arcana check.
Ah.
I have a question. Why not have him come in, then tell him, and then if you detect the magic from the ring, just tell him to remove the ring while we're talking. And if he does not remove the ring, then I don't know. You can just bring up the point that
The
you
thing
sense
is, we
magic
want
from
all this
that.
in a way in which he will join us. Well, that would be the most beneficial result.
Yes, but we're also trying to interrogate him,
On
right?
that Arcana check.
We're also trying to interrogate him.
You're not sure what spell it was anymore.
What? Damn. Hidden. What was the
Keen
spell?
Mind.
It was what?
Hold on, which spell for what?
What?
The spell
Oh,
for the dude.
Oh yeah, Keen Mind. That's right. That's right. Keen Mind. Memory shit. It was told to me before.
Oh
and
yeah,
Keen
I
Mind, since it
say
was
that. Why
less than
can't
a
we just
month
read his
ago
mind?
in my time.
It was Gilbliness.
I'm glib.
Glibness.
Yeah.
I remember,
Check. You can replace them with Keen. Additionally, no
like,
matter
didn't
what
I
you
suggest
say,
like an idea, like, didn't I suggest an idea to bring him in, then put sleep on him, and then read his mind?
So basically, it's like
He'd know.
What?
reliable
And who
talent.
casts sleep on him?
It's reliable talent plus magical invulnerability to lie detection.
We can always cast a modified memory on him, so we can erase the memories
Invulnerability to
that we
magical
did.
lie detection.
Hidden. We just cast him to go to sleep, read his mind, then use modified memory, saying that he nodded off to sleep.
That's fucking stupid.
How so? It would be an easier way to interrogate him through his memories. Plus, he won't know it's us.
See.
Plus, if you want, you can use modified memory to have him like maybe have him like lean towards you, into joining you. Wait, let me read them off by memory. And if you're technically, if he's the child we share is incompetent, this child.
We can keep that as a last resort, perhaps. However,
All right,
nodding
but still,
asleep would be suspicious. Randomly nodding asleep in the middle of a meeting would be suspicious to anyone. So,
no, it would pretty much be like we brought him in, but we were taking so long, so he nodded asleep. Like he was most likely he was brought in, waiting for us in a room, but then he nodded asleep, and then there's a and we just come in and like ask him like some generic questions and say that that's all we
we would
needed to
also
know.
notice the
The
fucking
premise
ring.
of the meeting is because he's done so
We'd also
well.
notice the
Yes, we can do that then.
ring was. Hmm. Yeah.
But remember, as long as he's wearing that artifact, Zone of Truth will not work on him.
Oh. You know what we could do? It could cast invisibility on ourselves, or even greater invisibility.
And
Hang on. We could cast invisibility on ourselves and be in the corner, and then when he comes in, we can cut off his exit and like interrogate him about it. Because the only reason for the lie is to get him in there. We don't need it for any longer than that.
we also might want to have a judge with us, just in case.
Do we really?
It complicates things
No,
less in case things go bad.
it complicates things more because, well, Silver Pride is the leader of the judges.
So Bride is leader of
Or
everything.
rather, the
He
judges swear.
literally is.
Yeah, the judges swear fealty to Silver Pride. So and also the judges would presumably be significantly more strict when it comes to punishments for disloyalty. Which means he wouldn't agree with the idea of having him join us. He would just want the guy dead. So it would be best if there was not a judge present. We
Oh
don't really
my
gain
god, this is
anything
a
out of it,
throwback.
but we do get a whole lot of downsides.
Alright, so like literally, what is the main thing that you want to be done right now, then? Without
The
having to have
best
another silver
outcome,
incident.
would be for whatever the fuck his name is to essentially switch double agent sides, become our agent for against Tartarus,
Okay, so how are you gonna convince
Porto
him?
Tartarus, or Memon.
What if he lies and tries to say that he's not in any relationship
Uh,
to Tartarus? And you try to cast Zone of Truth, and it doesn't work because he has the artifact that literally allows him to lie.
You all know that he's lying.
buddy,
That's the thing,
insight
right?
12.
He knows.
Yeah,
You all
we
know that
we
he's
hop
lying
forward.
because you all know the truth. You
Actually, I
remember
don't
what
know.
happened. Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
You
and
remember what happened before.
I
And
wasn't actually there, if you think
also
about it.
swear you were with Hidden for some of
I,
it.
I was only with
Yeah,
the.
they were.
I was only with
Well,
Silver during. I wasn't with
there.
the.
How I was able to deduce it based on my own independent research involving the guy's magical artifact thing. Was it like
Like
hand of some kind?
I was only there with Silver during the time where he was taking in and was talking to Asmodeus, right?
Anyway, what is the plan?
Bring them in, false us in security, say,
Who's
since
gonna
we
bring
are...
him in?
We can have like
I
a
thought
soldier.
Asmodeus was the one doing that.
Yeah, okay, so
Believe it was.
Asmodeus is gonna go get him, and then you guys can spring whatever trap you want. I believe it was under the guise that he was asked by you, and that is all. And most likely, as he is a captain of the Night Guard, he's gonna think, "Oh, does this mean I'm getting a promotion
Potential promotion.
to being captain of the
Yeah.
Night Guard, not as just being
Officer
now
of the night.
officer of the night, yeah." Because there's several officers of the day, but there can always, but there's not many officers of the night.
What the fuck is the difference
Yes,
between?
but here's a
the
question
difference
for
between
me.
what? Solo?
Okay. The only difference between invisibility and greater invisibility is that it doesn't end when it doesn't end when you attack or cast a spell. So no point in wasting 4th level spell slot.
Okay, so
There
Yeah.
is
My idea is to have Atsuki and I hiding in the corners next to the door. Or rather,
No.
hiding
What?
next to the
Simple.
door
Keep
or
it
any
simple.
possible escape routes.
We
we
have them come in, and we say that it's a council decision to go and promote him. But then we want to make sure that he's the right one for the job. So we're going to ask him a couple of questions, and depending on the answers, he may or may not get the promotion. And we just start asking questions. Obvious, services and duties, his goals and such. And then we start asking leading questions that he knows can be taken two different ways. I mean, it doesn't like shit.
What if he uses
I guess
the
we would have to
magical
plan
artifact to lie on those
our
questions?
questions beforehand, because we can't
I
just
believe Solar
improvise
still has
leading
it.
questions. You gotta.
No, he doesn't.
No, it's
has
a
what?
time reset. Remember, he
That was
still has the
Yeah.
artifact, so he can lie.
Yep.
I do know what it is,
Like,
and I do know
asking him any
who it
questions
came
will be
from.
pointless.
So therefore, I know who he works for.
Like, unless you have a very persuasive way to have him talk to switch sides on you, he's not gonna tell us anything. So long as he has that artifact equipped.
Anyway, there is a knock
Question him on the artifact. It is kind of his. We could question his artifact. It is kind of his most direct tie to Mammon.
There is a knock at the door.
Oh, I got an idea.
Oh
Go
my
and
God.
have what is it? Asmodeus get one of the judges to come in a few minutes.
That's what I just said.
No, because I'm thinking about it. Go ahead, Ryder.
Do you remember what Solar said against bringing a judge in?
No, what did Solar say?
Yeah. The judge is going to be against any kind of reformation or anything like that. The judge is
It's not
being overly
reformation.
zealous, is just going to want him dead.
They will listen to me.
It's
I'm
also
going to tell them he's going to be a
lenient
double
in their
agent.
eyes.
Instead
I
of the
can think
judges,
of
will
a
we
few
just have
different ways that
Asmodeus
could go
there?
bad.
Instead of the judges, what would we just have Asmodeus there? Am I like I receive an answer from that?
I'm not the one who's meant to be answering this.
Like, if you guys don't trust the judges to not kill him, what about Asmodeus?
He is also quite loyal to Silver Pride.
Yes, but he won't.
However,
You
he
don't
is
outright
also
kill him if Silver Pride tell him not to.
more tactically minded, we'll say, than the judges. Not a terrible decision. But of course, it is up to Silver Pride.
Are we still doing that invisibility thing? Because I feel like that's a waste of time.
It was a potential option.
Ah, shit.
Well, really, no one else really thought was good enough.
I mean,
I hold no particular attachment to it.
there is no reason for me to give any yes or no's to anything.
Yes. Well, how about this? While they're constantly talking to him, me and you will constantly use the mind reading spell to read his surface mind, just in case anything happens.
I don't need a spell to read someone's mind, bro.
It reads the surface minds, and if we try to probe any further, they'll notice. Wait, what was that spell again? Yes, let me look up.
Are you looking up glibness?
Not glibness. That's the spell that makes you lie.
No,
Detect thoughts.
Probably you looking for detect thoughts. Yeah.
Yes.
Detect thoughts.
With the
If she breathes, she's a thought.
All women are queens.
You can read thoughts.
If she breathes, she's a thought.
Like the surface, if we read the surface thoughts, we can at least know what's up. It ain't probing further. We'll just
yeah. Perhaps if you are on mind reading duty, and you can use message to
Oh, good. Wait, is message another concentration?
No, it's an instant cantrip. Of course, you wouldn't be able to probe deeply
I know.
in
I was
that
just reading
span
surface
of
thoughts.
time because it's an action thing. Yeah.
Wait, I have an idea. When they came in for this interview, we would like to make sure that no one has any magical artifacts on them, to be safe. You know, since Silver is the leader and stuff, so he would just unequip them and put them in the bin next to them, and they'll receive it back once the interview is over.
Do you have the ability to cast anti-magic?
I think that's a higher magic.
Hang on, let me look.
Yeah, that's a higher magic.
I think not.
Level 8.
Is it actually?
Yeah, level 8 spell, anti magic. Just have him like come in, just say that.
Anti-magic field is 8th level.
Alright, I'm gonna put a timer on for 13 minutes. You have 13 more minutes to make up your decision.
Like literally, it's not that complicated, guys. Just like have him come in and then
Atsuki is on mind reading duty.
Oh my god.
Hey, you're the one who proposed it.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the whole like have him just deposit. Just simply, we need to make sure you don't have any magical artifacts. We will give it back to you and after the session because any magical artifacts could deem a threat to our leader. It's just a precaution. That's all. Procedures, you know.
They're already at the door.
Nope, I
Yeah.
have retconned that. They are now not at the door. I'm giving you guys a little longer to make up your fucking minds.
So just say it as a procedure, since the Silver is a very important leader figure. We just have someone detect magic on them. They detect the magical item. They tell them to put it in the bin and
It would set a good
it's inside.
precedent as well.
So how about that idea? Just do the whole like presidential like sweep on him. And then you guys can go interrogate him while I also detect his thoughts just to make sure. It's a win-win right here. I don't know why you guys need to complicate it.
I have no fucking clue what Hayden's thinking right now because he's been completely silent.
Yeah, this is not answering now.
Probably the monkey. Ting 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 ting.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So Hidden, what do you think?
I got no idea. I didn't even fucking read through the notes.
Like we're going
Hour
to
and a half into the session, I still haven't read my notes.
Okay, listen. We're going to have him. We're bringing him for a talk. So since you're an important figure, we can use the excuse that we need to do a sweep on him, for precaution, for procedure wise. And if he has any magical items, he can just put it in the bin, and he can receive it after the session with you. It's for procedure safety wise because you're an important figure, man. You're the president for us.
I'm the
So
emperor.
that means yes, whatever. And since that's so, he won't be able to use that magical artifact on him. And so that means he can't. That means in case,
According to him, it was a gift from a close friend.
yes, but he'll get it back when we tell them that. We're telling him it's procedure. That's all.
All right, you can try it.
And if he and let me say this: if he refuses, that just puts more suspicion on him.
Why do we need suspicion? We know what he's doing. We don't need proof. We have the proof.
Both in and out of game, we know exactly who and what he is.
You know, whatever. Just do whatever you guys
We
want.
just
I don't
need
care anymore.
to-
I'll just read surface minds. And if you try to interrogate him, then he's no screw it. As long as it's gonna be here, so anything that happens will happen. Come on, let's just hurry this up.
So, plan run through.
9 minutes.
He's going to enter, and what's going to happen? Because it sounds like Atsuki's got an idea of what's happening when he enters. Everyone else is thinking about what's going to happen right after he's entered. So are we going to go with Atsuki's plan of?
I do think. I actually think that I think that Atsuki's idea is a pretty good one. The thing is, Hiden's the one who has to give the final okay on it, and he's busy reading notes.
Yep.
Yeah, he probably.
I said go ahead and do it then.
I've actually just been silent.
Yeah, because when you're trying to convince him, I want you so that they can't lie their way out of it. So you can like literally just when you're asking questions, you can literally get him onto your side without him having to like saying yes, I feel like that's okay, but he might be lying using the glibbers artifact thing. I'm just trying to give you a one up on the conversation. But since we're not doing that, like we can just just resurface mines, wherever. I don't care. Let's just bring him in. I'll resurface mines, and you talk to him. Use that charisma.
We're currently waiting for him to say what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Considering that
Motherfucker, I have said go ahead and do it.
Okay. So
3 times now, I have said it. You're arguing with yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. But are you
Atsuki,
done reading the notes though?
That's
you have,
the
7
plan.
minutes.
You're happy to go with it?
Yeah, sure.
And if he comes in, the band's still on. I do think I would be able to question him about it.
It gives us another question on why does he not wish to
I think I have a good conversation. I think I
Plus,
have a
Then
good
go ahead and do it.
plan
0.
to question him about it.
I'm just
We
waiting until
are
everyone.
waiting for you to finish reading your notes.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
reading
so
the notes
we-
because I'm trying to
talking
remember
about
everything that I read in the fucking book.
Yeah, at this point we are passively discussing the plan whilst waiting for you to
Yeah,
finish up.
I know one of you guys are discussing like
Yeah,
the bad
6
is
minutes.
considering why would he like a whole taking off the artifact thing.
Anyway, so the door is knocked upon. Who wishes to answer?
We're in the office, right?
Yes.
Okay. Silver's going to be sitting at the desk and say, "Come in."
Yeah.
Or is one of you going to go and get it?
The door is open as Asmodeus gestures for. I'm going to get the character's name up real quick.
It was
Moonlight.
like something light, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So just as Moonlight is starting to step in, I will say, "Oh yes, could you please remove any magical artifacts you might have before entering?"
He takes his cloak of. So he is in what looks to be full guard armor. He takes off his cloak of protection, with his insignia of rank on it. He takes off a what looks to be necklace and puts it with the neatly now folded cloak protection, and finally takes a band off of his right front right leg and places it on
Is
the
it
side.
the same?
It looks to be the same.
Is it the same band as the?
It looks to be the same.
All right.
First step completed.
Yes. Now we just need to dive into the table. Talk to Silver.
I was asked to be here.
Mm-hmm. So you are.
Silver's going to go and say, "Yes. We've been looking for someone to promote. And your file came across my desk. Though paper is so limiting in one's ability to decide."
I almost forgot. I should probably cast Detect Thoughts. Give me a second.
Yes. Do that, please.
Detect Thoughts. I'm casting it subtly.
Here's an idea. A potential leading question. Ask him. Ask him how the role of Spy Master, how he feels about the role of Spy Master.
Wait, what?
Oh, that is a good idea.
That's a potential leading question.
Can we hear his reaction on like the whole promotion thing?
It is the promotion, isn't it?
Well, you're the one that's casting Detect Thoughts
It is
first.
technically the truth.
I'm waiting for the
so,
Detect Thoughts.
Yeah, I cast it subtly.
Alright, you cast it subtly. You subtle
Yep,
spell it?
I'm using this. Yep, I subtle spelled
Alright,
it.
cool. His first thought is, this is certainly a surprise. I wasn't expecting this. My performance has been mediocre as of late.
Nothing popping up ordinary. So continue, Silver. I'll message you when something's up with it.
All right. Give me a sec. I'm noting shit down.
Right.
Oh, I spilled water.
This-
Fuck.
This is certainly interesting. I may I ask why I, out of the three, was chosen for this talk?
Ryder. Of
Yes.
the other two,
I
because
have
there's
a
3
good
total,
excuse.
have the other 2 been with the town since the beginning as well, or no?
One of them has.
I have a potential excuse. We could say that, not the exact wording that I think would be ideal, but if we said that we were opening a new brand and his skills seem perfect job.
I could say that, but I want to answer the question of why him.
Yeah,
let's see.
that does answer the question of why him. It first off answers the question, and second off leads perfectly into the spy master question.
Yeah, true. Let's see. Silver is going to go and say, of the 3 officers of the night, only 2 of you have been here since the beginning. And give me a second. I need to fucking word the fucking thought. And I like to reward loyalty. And I also believe that your skills will also be perfect to fill the position.
What's the position in
You
question?
reward loyalty. Is I'm not the one reading.
Well, I do reward loyalty.
What's the
And I kill anyone that's disloyal.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm laughing about.
Yeah, I know.
That's not what
Yeah,
I'm
because
laughing
this fucker's
about.
not loyal.
I'm laughing about the fact
Ryder,
that
go
he's
ahead.
not loyal.
What's the
He's the
promotion in
douchebag
question?
bitch.
And what new tasks do I have to take up hold of? He seems very unsure about this. It's not like he knows what's happening, but he's definitely unsure about why he's being promoted.
That's his
Yeah.
surface thoughts.
His surface thoughts are, this is all very strange. Like, he is not, there are,
Nothing about the
he has
whole
seen
loyalty thing.
nothing about the loyalty thing. He's seen recruits that have been doing better than he has lately, and he's the one who's been passed on towards this.
I wonder if I should send a message to Hin's characters to let him know that he's suspicious about this whole thing. Silver will
That's the
figure it out.
point. Induce a little paranoia. Silver is a
Apprehensive.
terror changeling.
Apprehensive would be a good thing to tell him about it.
Yes.
Because you know.
Okay, Ryder, so what did he say?
It was just like, and what do these new tasks entail? I've been drawing many different beholders in the bottom left-hand corner.
What?
I see that.
Oh.
I thought that was Mike Lazowski's.
Root beholder.
Thor sparked in another dimension has
Ah.
PTSD.
Yeah.
Silver is going to go and say, I assure you, it's nothing more than you haven't been doing already. But I do have a few questions just before I decide on it.
Alright. So this is Officer of the Night, then, I take it.
Right, Meta Rider, he's already an officer at night. Wouldn't this be Captain of the Night?
He's already a Captain of the Night Guard. Because he's one
Is Captain lower than officer?
Officer of the Night is given...
I don't think so.
Officer of the Night is like the person who is in charge of everything that goes on during the night. As is Officer of the Day in charge of everything that happens in there during the day. Usually only given to those who have captain status. Or, for all he knows, he's about to become the first royal guard for the night. Who knows?
Imperial Guard.
Yes, an Imperial Guardsman.
Fuck, my fucking computer went to sleep mode because I wasn't using it. And I went back to my Xbox. Alright, let's see. Fuck, I didn't have any questions prepared. Silver is going to go and ask. Silver's going to go and ask, of our little empire, do you believe that there are any issues with it?
What do you mean, Silver?
Is that him asking, or is that you asking?
Wow. First name
That's him
basis,
asking.
huh?
Well, Silver didn't say that he was gonna call himself my lord or emperor. He said, I am Silver Pride.
In which case, people would probably refer to him as the full Silver Pride out of respect. Silver is extremely casual. Not sure even Solar Spark refers to him as Silver.
Probably not.
Mostly because he's just not casual at all, but...
Yeah, but anyway.
Besides the...
What do you mean by that, Silver? If you're talking about military, he kind of glances backwards at Asmodeus. I have no... I have nothing that I can comment on.
Silver's just going to go.
If he think our...
How about you roll an insight real quick, just to see how much he's fucking lying on that one?
Good point. It's
pointless, but at least it's gonna be like a...
Let's see how we go.
It'll be a funny... Oh, wow, he's fucking
27.
of that.
27? He seems to be under duress on that one. After looking back towards Asmodeus and then
probably
back,
a relative.
he's it seems like he doesn't
probably a relatively low DC on that one. My passive probably picked it up.
Yeah, your passive picked it up.
Anything on his step response? His voice cut out for me.
Yep. Same.
I don't think he said. Oh, Mott just stopped talking after I heard Zero talk.
Yeah.
Your voice has been cutting out a lot.
Yeah, it's because I'm a bit far from the mic. And I've also been stopping mid-sentence to let other people talk. Perhaps you could ask him if he thinks that our intelligence gathering is currently subpar.
No. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna say, do not worry, Asmodeus will not kill you for speaking freely in regards to that, or because I don't want to say saying the truth because that might get him out. He might try to go and use that when he goes and tell the truth about him working with you know who.
Right.
Give me a sec. On
a little
three.
constructive criticism, perhaps.
Go ahead.
Perhaps if you instead said, Asmodeus will not kill you for a little constructive criticism.
Not a bad idea. Give me a minute.
That, of course, doesn't eliminate every single potential truth, whilst also sounding casual and, you know.
Silver is going to go and say to Moonlight, be at ease. I promise that Asmodeus won't kill you for a little constructive criticism.
He'll think for a moment. Night Guard's kind of low on trusted people.
Totem.
I'd like a screening of all my men, but unfortunately, everyone who can do screening, all of the new judges are day guards. None of the night guards were selected.
Is a valid critique.
Is he saying that? Is that all on his like surface thoughts?
Yeah, this is his surface thoughts of,
No,
man, we
that
could
was
really
him
do with less
speaking.
security. We could really do with a tighter security force in this place. Though,
But also he was saying that out
yeah, he was
louder.
saying that out loud. His surface thoughts are like, we could really do with,
Right.
you know, at least one judge on the night, because, yeah, he's also, in his mind, it doesn't seem like he is saying anything about him being a spy.
Interesting.
Having a night judge would certainly help make sure that there's no non-trusteds that are joining. Personally, the original that joined, I could say, as loyal as can be, considering we were under threat of murder.
Silver will go and nod his head. Meta, do you guys have any other questions that we could go and lead on before we go and start springing it?
Up to you, dude. I got nothing on me. I was just making sure that, that nothing interferes with your question, with your whole dialogue with him.
Nah. I haven't really thought of anything in regards to that. I'm mostly wanting to see what his reaction to the whole in regards to spies and stuff.
Maybe I
So
can lead it with something
far,
with my mom.
rather interestingly, his thoughts have been
Leave something to the mind. So.
So what's
perhaps
your
about the recent
passive
attack.
perception?
Who, mine?
No, Solar. Say that again without being robotic.
Sorry, shitty Wi-Fi. 22.
22. You can tell his tongue is fiddling with something in his mouth. Either it's a thing trying to keep him from losing his mind, or there's a chance. Roll an insight.
Do I hear anything
Oh,
that
boy.
relates to that in the surface of his mind?
His sub-thoughts in mind. Nope.
30.
There's a chance he might have something in his mouth that could. Spies don't tend to like to be in positions where they have a chance being killed or interrogated, so they'll normally have something to take their own.
Oh
Have
my
their own
fucking
terms.
Does he have a tooth of glibness?
No, it's a
No, he has
suicide
a
pill.
suicide pill in his
Oh my
teeth.
god.
If we ask too many questions, he'll fucking kill himself before he'll kill himself before revealing anything. And also, as a no doubt proficient spy, he definitely has some way of you'll have to dig deeper. He has some way of
Yeah, you're gonna have to dig
forcing
deeper.
his surface thoughts.
His surface thoughts
I'm going to
are basically him trying to flood whoever's probably reading his thoughts about ideas on anything that could help the town, so that there's nothing else to really get.
But if I delve deeper, then he'll know it's me.
I think subtle spells different with that though.
Really? So I can delve deeper
Just
and
read
he won't
subtle
know.
spell for me.
Okay. So, subtle. Oh.
no somatic or verbal components in cast spell.
Yeah, it just pretty much says like you can't. It prevents any somatic or verbal components.
I see. So it would still. All right.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna send a message to Silver, saying, he's prepared to kill himself before revealing anything. Be careful with your words.
Just before someone holds person. What you gonna do now?
We can always cast command on him.
Hold person.
Hold person, they become paralyzed, which would include them not being able to, speak.
Yes, perhaps.
So if you can't speak, then you can't bite down on anything.
Yeah, I will be observing. This is gonna be a weird way to put it. I'm gonna be observing what he's doing with his tongue closely.
Well, you can't see his tongue, but you can see inside his mouth. So, well, you can see like
what he's
the
doing
side
with
of
his
his
mouth.
Yeah. And to
I'm
you,
gonna
it
observe what
definitely
he's doing
looks
with his
like
mouth
he is
closely, and if
fishing
it
for
looks,
something.
yeah, if it looks like he's about to finish it, I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
How about this? Identify the object that's in his mouth, and use a spell that teleports the item out of his mouth.
No,
Anyway,
it needs to
so
remain to. It needs to continue to look normal for as long as possible.
there you
If
go.
ever,
Hidden, well, Silver, you know a little more information.
If he dies, we can always bring him back.
true enough, for 300 gold,
Wait, 300 gold? Wait, what spell was it again?
revivify or revivify, however you want to say it.
You don't have Spare the Dying?
No, we have all the spells.
That's saving throws.
Fair enough.
I'm pretty sure generally only players get saving throws, right?
I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Let me check
Are-
my palette. Let me check my
Wait,
paladin abilities. Give me a
actually,
sec.
that's a good question.
Well,
Hey,
you're pondering that. I'm gonna be right back.
I was
Alright.
about to ask him.
Ooh, more time to think.
I was about to ask him, can other than players, can anyone else use saving throws?
Oh, I have Lay on Hands. You
You
have a healing pool of 78
saving throws,
HP.
yes. Death saving throws.
With it, you can heal a creature or expend 5 points to cure disease or neutralize poison.
Oh. But
Yeah.
cyanide is poison. But also,
Huh.
no guarantee it's cyanide, perhaps some other magical poison.
What if
Or it
it's a
could also be a
bomb?
teleport.
Yeah. Maybe.
Well, I can always cast counterspell on that.
It
It's
might be a magical
counterspell.
effect activate, not a spell.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Remember, there was one that blew themselves up in the beginning of the game.
When was that?
Like fucking session 3.
uh,
And I nearly died from it. I had like fucking 5 HP left over or some shit.
Hey, I have a question. If I'm concentrating on detect thoughts, can I hold a spell of spell magic or no?
Let me check.
Or does that replace the concentration and it counts as a second
It's
concentration?
instantaneous, no concentration.
Oh yeah, so I can hold spell on dispel magic, right?
Oh, hold spell? I don't know. I
Yeah.
think that is concentration.
Oh then.
Uh,
Fuck.
here, let me see if Google has anything about it.
Can't cast sleep on him because the moment he falls nodding off, he would just literally. Hmm. Damn, we're not high enough to do time spells. Old person
Here's
is
my
literally the
Reddit
only thing that can
curiosity
help
victim
us.
thing. Let's see. Reading a spell requires concentration, so you would not be concentrating on 2 spells. Or you would be, which you cannot do. You would lose the bird. Yeah. Seems unanimously, according to Reddit, the spell is still held at the start of unit turn. Its spells are casting. Yeah,
Now
so
sound unanimous.
most people seem to agree that does involve concentration.
Alright, so I have returned.
How are we gonna do this?
Okay, so we have multiple stages of backup plans should it go to.
Wow.
Well, I'd hesitate to call it going to shit because it's not quite fully ruined at that point. It's just non-optimal, we'll say.
Yeah. Oh yeah, didn't he also take off his magical gear, other magical gear? So we probably have advantage on that as well. I remember he took off the cloak of protection, some magical item that was around
Cloak
his
of
neck for some
protection, a
reason.
necklace, and the band that gave him glibness.
Yeah, the band of glibness.
Yep. Alright,
What was the necklace?
No idea.
Question. So,
It's your choice, dude.
what's your next plan? What is the next part of this?
It's all up to you.
I think it's something to go and ask a question. Let me go and ask you guys if you think it's good before I go and say it. Saying, this is meta, saying, in regards to the recent attack by Mammon, what do you think about it?
How about like instead of try rephrasing regarding your attack?
At this point, it's significantly more sensitive because he's, ready to fucking kill himself. So
probably
maybe move back on mentioning him directly.
Okay, maybe. Okay, how about this? Regards to the recent demonic attack, what are your thoughts on what we can improve on it?
Improve or the
Because at this
war
point, the
going
best
forward?
way to think of this conversation is a hostage situation where he is his own hostage.
But technically, he's not his own hostage. Even if he killed himself, we're gonna revive him and beat the living shit out of him.
Yet we have multiple backup plans. However,
Yes.
it is best to, at the very least, keep this up for as long as possible.
Yes.
I didn't make that speech about how we are at war.
Yes.
Yeah.
But maybe asking him in regards to the recent attack and announcement that we are at war. What do you think of the situation?
Personally,
It seems a bit goofy.
I want to ask Meta.
Meta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're discussing what to say next. It seems a bit goofy.
Well, you guys can do that. I'm gonna go feed the cat then.
This fucker keeps going.
Yeah,
I've got my headset on.
He sped up
Alright.
his business so that we weren't waiting for too long. But, yeah, we still need to think. So, something not direct, but not too vague either.
Yes, leading.
I do think something further along the lines of what Zero proposed is actually a good idea.
What was it?
Zero, do you remember what you said?
From the recent demonic attacks, what do you think we could improve on? I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. Yeah, I think Night Cool makes me hyper focus.
That is fucking weird.
Okay, so I thought my headset fucking died because as soon as everyone asked Atsuki's idea and Atsuki said it, then it was
he got really quiet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my brain was
We
trailing
just
off.
sat there for 10 seconds.
my
My
brain is
brain
on.
was trailing off, and
I
Eden was, I
I
guess,
was mulling
thinking
it
that.
over, and I think I have a different idea because I want it to be a leading question. I want leading questions.
Like, do you want to use the word mammon?
Maybe
Definitely
not. Maybe
not.
not. Maybe not. Maybe in the recent demonic attacks. No, let me think. Let me think. What do I want? What do I want from it? What do I want on the lead to? Spy Master. How do I get Spy Master? Lead it from information. And what information? Attack information.
Hmm.
Information.
Pardon me.
Maybe if leading question will be maybe information so that lead to Spy Master. Maybe ask him like, how would you network information?
Too direct. That would be like leading towards a Spy Master one. I need the one before. I want the one before. Let me think. You can also think at the same time.
Something
Recent
that can
attacks,
easily
attack,
lead
information.
into Spy Master or data, or not,
Or information gathering and
information
stuff like that.
gathering.
Yes.
How
Something
would
that
you,
can
Well,
lead
it's
into it, but not too quickly.
how would
yes.
you ask?
Because I want
How
to
would
be
you
like,
Because if
an
you
natural.
if you transfer all the way from if you transfer all the way from one topic to another in a single sentence, it seems more like you're very deliberately trying to steer the conversation. But if you do
from
it
an out,
over a couple of sentences, then it'll
I only
seem more
got
natural.
I only got one
Yes.
sentence out of it. I was about to say, from an outsider's perspective, how would one ascertain information?
You see, that is far too direct.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because
Also,
that's
he's
calling
not
him
an
an
outsider.
outsider. Yeah, he's been here since the beginning. He's an
Oh.
insider. That's why he's the mole. Let me think.
I'm not a mole, I'm a bat.
How about from a broader perspective?
Now,
I'm not a
recently the
mole, I'm a
demonic
bat.
attacks have been increasing due to how we've been currently gathering information. What are your thoughts going forward about information gathering? Or no? It's awkward. Very awkward. This is why I'm not a fucking writer.
Well, that's
Yes,
why
you
my
are.
name has Ryder in it.
How about depending on his answer, which would affirmate his promotion? I think I used that word wrong.
I don't
Affirmate.
even fucking know what
Yeah,
affirmate
probably.
means.
Yeah. Like
I think you
Affirm.
used it right.
no, to affirmate his promotion. How would
Dude,
you go along
it's
and
technically correct, but it
like
sounds awkward.
like have him like talk about you brought up the demonic thing and try to
And
bring along like how to affirmate his promotion by
I don't
giving
think
his
affirmate
own
is a
thoughts.
word because it would theoretically have the exact same uses as just affirm.
Let me check.
I think it's a past tense variant.
Yeah.
Yep, it's actually a word. It's affirming or assenting, asserting the truth, or validating, or fact of something, agreeing, consenting, whatever.
Oh yeah, I have read it in a sentence before. Right. Yeah, now I'm recalling. But still,
Like,
I think affirm would be better in this
Affirm is more
context.
applicable grammar wise, but affirmate
no.
is also a proper application.
So to affirm a certain promotional position, like you just ask him like a question that will then lead on to it, like asking him like a question that what would he do in that position to give to have like the person who is like giving you promotion get see how you do and see that they will be suitable for the job.
No, because I'm going to leave it anyway because it's all it's we're just stringing them along. What is it? Meta. Recently, the town was attacked from demonic forces. Hellhound forces?
Yeah, Hellhound forces.
Recently, the town was attacked by Hellhound forces due to our current method of information gathering.
I
Due to the
don't.
acquisition of sensitive information.
Not sure about that one because it feels kind of like I mean, it's kind of revealing information that he doesn't know because no one knows that Mammon attacked. Well,
Oh, the
attacked
Hellhounds, no.
when he did specifically. The
I mean,
Hellhounds
Lucifer.
know, but
Yeah.
yeah, Lucifer knows. The Hellhounds know. He might know, but first off, on the chance he doesn't, and second off, on the uh, on the on making him believe that we don't know he knows. As confusing as that is.
It's semi-fucking with this guy.
Well, this is semi-fucking with me.
Yeah, I know, because we're trying to semi-fuck with him, and you don't have the capability of...
I'm going to start the timer again, this time 5 minutes.
Jesus. Alright,
Strict.
Look, you guys, if I don't start putting timers on things, you guys are going to sit here for the next 3 hours deciding on one thing. You've done it in Hidden's game, you're not doing it in mine.
Well, we actually did it in your game, but that was Dash.
Yeah, well, that was to do with a train, and
That's his special interest, so I guess he can be pseudo forgiven for it.
Nope.
It's okay, yeah. It's an explanation.
You are more forgiving than anyone else in the party.
Well, I have to deal with his train bullshit more often than any of you.
God, why am I so hyper focused right now?
I hyper focused on Max.
Hi, Max. You ever tried NyQuil?
I don't think I've tried many drugs past like ones that benefit me in fuck it, they don't benefit me at all these days. First minute down. Well, actually, yeah, first minute was down.
What was the last thing you said again?
I believe the last thing he said was when people asked what would be best, he said that a judge should be added to the night guard.
Oh, yeah. Shoot, that's right.
Because he believes that there isn't anyone who can take care of the night guard, and he believes it would be stupid for any of the day guards or the day judges to try and do their jobs during the night or the day and wake up the bats, but most likely it would end up being the bats being woken up, which would lead to issues.
And then we realize that he's being way more suspicious of the situation than we initially thought.
Yep.
Because we were relying maybe a little bit too hard on the detect thoughts.
Spy 101, flood your mind, flood your surface thoughts with helpful information.
I mean, yeah, when you're in a world where,
like, if it weren't for the fact you guys have this knowledge of what happened on a day that never existed, he seems like he would be more than the perfect candidate to get this promotion.
Indeed. Yeah. I mean, when you have a world where anyone with well, not anyone, but where it's plenty of people have the ability to read people's minds, since it's only a second level spell. Yeah, the ability to cloud your mind would definitely be a common ability in spies and assassins. Minute left.
Nope, minute 40.
Well, I'm going based off of the clock, and the timer started at 3:04. It
Yeah,
is currently 3:08.
I actually set a phone timer here as well.
Yeah,
I've been keeping an eye on it. Don't worry, it'll make a hell of a racket if you guys make it to that time.
I'd imagine. So, Hidden, got any ideas?
Acknowledge
Last
that,
thing.
definitely.
Yeah. Therein lies the difficulty. Because now we've got about
Can it?
Yeah, if anything goes wrong, you hold person. I cast sleep on him. We take the thing out of his mouth, use detect off to deep probe into his brain, modify his memories, wake him up, have a whole make it up a story
that
about.
is, let's say that's plan.
F.
Yeah, that's about what I was thinking. I was gonna say D, but perhaps F would be better. It's F for final resort.
15.
Final resort.
10.
Silver is going to go and say, I see. I'll make sure that there are. Fuck, I'm trying to word the thought. Those that are qualified are reached out towards. But that'll have to be someone else from the Night Guard besides you. In regards to you, in regards to your promotion, however,
I have a different position in mind.
yeah, I have a different position in mind. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm just going to be direct and just ask him, have you done any work in information gathering?
As a captain of the guard, I must make sure that I have all the information and papers of my men, and make sure that each one of them gets at least a certain amount of days off per week.
It's not a yes or no. He's literally dancing around the question.
Of course.
Look, it's not to say that he's got like the ability to just die outright, but it's there. But he's not gonna do it immediately if he doesn't have to. He'll try and
What's the
reason
service
his
cost
way
right now?
out.
There is more lenience in a hostage situation than you realize, because once someone kills a hostage, they no longer have a hostage. They no longer have a bargaining chip.
Well,
Yes,
different
except this
reasons,
time the
but
hostage
similar.
can be brought back to life over and over again.
Yeah, but once again, that's I'd say that's plan C or D.
Yeah, and plus we can always interrogate his mind.
Speaking of, why aren't you doing that?
What? Detect thoughts? I said before. What's his
Dive
service
deeper.
cost? You want me to dive deeper? He'll find
He's
out that.
clouding
know.
his surface thoughts.
The problem is if he goes
Oh,
deeper,
that's
the
right.
person knows.
Yes, like
That's right,
immediately.
yeah, I
No
forgot
save, no
about that
nothing.
Oh no, there is a
Forgot about
save.
that.
But regardless if there is a save, they still know.
There's a save on whether or not you successfully can dive deeper.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's what I said. No save, no nothing. They know.
Success or failure, they will know. Yeah.
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 So Atsuki isn't being stupid. He's actually.
Yeah,
Yes, he
I didn't
actually
say he was
listens.
being stupid.
No, we said this a while ago, but apparently you forgot about that.
I was
Yeah.
I've been thinking about other things in the meantime. Anyway, recap of what the last two sentences were, or the last two.
He's basically danced around saying that he's had he gathers information of his troops and whatnot.
Right.
Uh, I think I got an idea. Silver is going to go and say, not into that. Not. Fuck. Not that form of information gathering. Silver's going to say. Silver is going to continue with recently. We've discovered a information network laid around the Untamed Lands, and I have wished to make use of it or commandeer it.
Atsuki, you hear in his surface thoughts the spider's web.
I sent wait, what? Spider's web.
It
That's
was
the
such
information
a
network
notable
because
thought
he
that
knows it.
Yeah, it was such a notable thought that he couldn't disguise it in time. It just came to his. It just came to the
instinctual.
top of his head in an instant.
Wait, I have a question. Is the spider webs a secret? Is something
The
that
Spider's Web
information
is an
network.
organization of spies that was initially established in the first campaign with Dash,
then
but nothing
dropped.
really ever came of it.
Yeah, it was brought up
Yeah,
and
and then it was
promptly dropped just as fast.
And then it was brought back with Hidden Silver Pride's demon problem.
And dropped
and
just
then
as fast.
Yeah, because Silver Pride fucking ate the demon.
So
And I
now
forgot
we're
about it
bringing
for like
again.
6 months.
So shy
Except
message.
this time we're going to fucking use it to our benefit.
So shy message.
Trying to.
Should I send a message to you guys about the whole spider web thing? You mentioned spider web.
Entirely optional. Entirely optional. I do not care about that.
Yeah, both of us. Well, I don't know about Spider's Web specifically, but the both of us do already know about the fact that he is part of a spy organization. Yeah. Under Mammon.
Well, anyways, keep talking.
So we're going to continue with, oh no, wait, I gotta remember what I was saying. Or use it or commandeer it. He thought of Spider's Web. So we're going to continue with. To do so, we will need someone who has connections to that sort of underground network.
So you want me to look into seeing if there's any shady business during the night?
So we're going to say,
Quick thing I found out just before we continue.
what?
In Xanathar's Guide to Everything, it says someone with a passive 20 perception can be woken up by a whisper. I would believe that would mean that they'd be able to hear someone's heartbeat from 5, maybe even 7 feet away.
So I can hear that his heart is racing.
His heart is not racing, but it's starting to pulse quicker.
He's getting nervous. I really am a human lie detector. Tony's lie detector.
Ryder, what do I feel?
We have him reading his surface thoughts, and we also have him. We have another person reading their heartbeat.
And another person reading his emotion.
Oh yeah, actually, detective also
Oh,
reads
yeah.
surface emotions as well.
Right. You are a changeling.
Oh yeah, and changing as well.
He currently feels apprehension, so apprehension, fear, where is it?
And you know the funny part is, I think Asmodeus is still in the room.
Yeah.
He is.
Yes, it's,
He's just watching
but also the three of us in this orientation is essentially
He
nothing
can't
gained to
fucking
us.
lie.
And
Yeah, he straight up
vigilance.
cannot fucking lie.
Yeah, because I literally took away his thing that.
And vigilance.
You read his surface thoughts.
Yes,
I read his emotions, which is very hard to block. And then Sora's just
I read
like,
his
I
body
read his
language.
Yeah.
and
All
Asmodeus is
every
just
single
like
part of it. His heartbeat, his breath, his face.
His tongue.
yeah, and Asmodeus is literally in the back being our backup plan.
Asmodeus is the one who was there whipping them into shape.
And
Anyway,
and
so
since
did
Asmodeus
you,
is there, he
did
also
you hear what I said?
Could you repeat that, Ryder?
He feels pensive, apprehensive, fear, and also anticipation, almost on the verge of vigilance.
yes.
So if there was a
Oh, yeah.
vigilance hive here, they'd be eating good.
Yeah. Also, he knows that Knight
However, the
is
vigilance hive is allied with the
Moonlight is dancing
hellhounds.
around questions, so
When
that
he
brings out.
entered, his emotions were admiration, trust, and apprehension or apprehensive. Now they are.
So he looks up to you.
He did.
Interesting.
He did. Now he's.
But of course,
looking
admiration
down a
can turn to fear
barrel
rather
of a
easily in the
knife.
right situation.
One must be feared if one cannot be. If one should strive
One
to be
must be feared if they cannot be loved.
Wait, how's Asmodeus taking the whole dancing around the question thing?
Asmodeus is just there.
He is
posing in the corner.
No, he's just the enforcer.
He's leaning on the. He's leaning the doorway, arms crossed, but one of his fingers seemed to be reciting a almost complete spell. Just waiting to finish it off at the moment's notice.
Nice.
YouTube should be able to go and recognize that spell.
Yeah, I do. Well.
Do we know what spell it is?
The spell is Hold Monster.
I'm not sure if that's gonna work on him.
Well, he doesn't know if Hold Person works on a Hold Person, but he doesn't know if this creature is still the same creature. He's just getting stuff ready. You can see that.
Undead.
You can see that
Okay,
it is a scroll that he has, though, because unfortunately he doesn't have the actual magic.
So Hold Monster doesn't seem to have any given restrictions on on what creature aside from undead. It's basically just Hold Person, but at a naturally higher
expanded
spell level.
hold list.
Yeah, for the sake of that expanded.
So it's like polymorph. It's like the super polymorph thing.
Yeah.
True polymorph. or invisibility and greater invisibility.
Yeah, because
The
hold person is
primary
level
difference
2
is
and
just a
hold monster is
lesser
level 5.
restriction. Yeah. The primary difference is just lesser restrictions.
Yeah. In other words, this is literally just like an advanced version of it, so it will work.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't know that. Huh.
Well,
I
he
didn't
was
either.
told not to kill the dude, so he picked up something from the armory.
Ah.
Wait, there's an
Clever.
army?
Oh my god.
We have an army!
Oh,
Of course there's
I
an
thought-
armory.
Deal quiz.
Anyway,
It's not like 200 people in the town anymore. We got like 1,000 people, isn't it? Or more than that. Like, we have more than
Military
1,000
might.
people in the fucking military.
the amount in
see.
New Vegas alone is 2,800.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And
We have about
is-
10,000 people then.
and most
5 to
of them,
10,000.
when it comes to men at arms, are going to be people at home. So if you take away that, then you've got. Yeah, you got a few things.
we have like around over 4,000.
It's over 9,000.
Yeah.
It's not actually over 9,000.
Uh,
So,
If we're including our allied settlements, it is over. Well, yeah, it's over 4,000.
yep, anyway, so. With that, it's hard to start racing. And we have gotten. You have noticed what as Modius is doing.
What was the
Now
last thing
starting
that
its
Moonlight
own-
had said again?
The last thing Moonlight had said.
Mhm.
When you asked him if he's done anything, he hasn't said anything. Let me you can all roll against this.
We're all locking in right now.
Oh,
He's going to
oh,
lie
I definitely am. I'm
and
thinking
say
and
that he has not worked in any other capacity. I have not done
I mean, I don't.
any.
With advantage, perhaps, or do we even have to roll against it since we already know that it's a lie?
You all know it's a lie, but he's not going to. Well, apart from Asmodeus, because Asmodeus doesn't remember what happened.
Wait, so where were you rolling for?
You don't have to roll.
Are we rolling insight?
You don't have to roll. He just said, I don't work for anything like that. So,
It's an obvious lie, but it's basically only obvious because we know it's not the truth.
yeah. And, Atsuki, his thoughts have shifted to, to friends and family at the moment.
Should that's awkward.
That might be interesting.
He
Can I
truly
send a
believes
message?
he's going to die.
Should I send a message to you guys saying his service thoughts shifted to
Yeah,
friends
give
and
us a little rundown on his friends and family.
Mostly those who were, when it comes to the friends, it shows, like, those who joined with him. Well, he joined with, as the bandit group. And then, for his family, it shows, some horrific scene. It shows some horrific memories.
Oh, he has a tragic backstory.
Of
It's D&D. Everyone has a tragic backstory.
I don't. I get kicked out for partying too hard.
of having his sister
Tragic.
be taken by hooded figures, dragging her off in the night.
Oh. So he's working for the spider's web by force.
Also, the time is ticking. When this goes off, I will need you to all use your hold actions. Unless you can figure out what to do.
Wait, where are you? Where are you
Pretty sure
holding
at the
it?
moment I'm the only one who's holding an action.
I don't think I can. Am I able to hold an action while I'm concentrating on a spell?
Depends what spell it is. Does it say that it is a concentration spell?
What spell should will I be holding action to?
I'm talking about
Uh,
what if the spell you're currently using has
Oh, the one I'm.
concentration.
It's Tech Thoughts. It is a concentration spell.
Then you wouldn't be able to.
Dang. So pretty much, yeah, you and Hidden.
But either way, both myself and Asmodeus casting essentially the same spell would probably keep him from that.
You casting the same spell. Asmodeus attempting and most likely failing because he's not a magic user.
Yeah.
Warrior.
Reset DCs.
Yeah, I have a question.
I do also have batshit DC.
If we have access to all spells, what about homebrew spells?
You
It'd have to be approved by writer.
You have
I was about to say
access to all spells in that are in
All
any
class spells, I
class.
believe the
I was about to say testicular contortion.
No.
no.
It has to be canon spells for now.
Yeah.
I'm surprised no one made that
Writer
spell.
does have some spells. I believe Writer
It's
does
called
have some
Mage
spells.
Hand.
Oh yeah.
Atsuki,
Good
his
idea?
thoughts changed to biting down.
I sent a message to Silver. He's biting down on something.
Alright, Sola, your action procs. But
Hmm?
as Atsuki has decided to send a message. No, you're not, that'll be fine. No, your action procs. You can do so. And as unfortunately Asmodeus will not. Because Asmodeus will not know what's happening until you have done yours. So, what does he need to roll?
Hang on. Always.
Is it a wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom save DC 25.
DC 25?
Yes.
What if I told you his max roll would be a 27?
Huh?
But his minimum roll is what he got. He got a
Okay.
Nat 1.
Yeah, that one.
As
Oh
you see
my
him,
God.
as you all see his jaw move, and he goes to crunch down and then stops moving.
Meta, real quick. How long is that gonna last? Music.
1 minute if I
Uh,
concentrate on it.
We pretty much need to open his mouth and take it
Also,
out
he
of it.
and
can.
Silver, the very
Yeah,
that very moment that his mouth was
he can make
opening
it. He
and
can make another
closing,
saving throw.
or trying to close, it changed to grief, sadness. That was all that was left. But now that he's frozen, it is terror. Absolute, pure terror.
Should we take the thing out of his mouth now?
Right, we
Please
can move
do so as
first.
quickly as possible.
You'll
Yes.
be able to move. Yeah, you can move his thing. Let's start the rolling. First, 6 seconds for you all to start trying to get the thing out. Go ahead.
What do we need to roll?
That's okay.
Sleight of hand, probably.
It would be. Yeah.
Are you guys helping me?
The DC is.
I'm concentrating on hold person.
Yeah, and this is a difficult check.
I am not.
That is...
I'm. Go ahead.
Yeah, go on. Atsuki. Make the roll.
I'm not proficient in sleight of hand, so I can't.
Lucky
help.
point.
Lucky point. Oh well. Okay. Well. Are you proficient?
No.
Okay, good.
I wish.
Then, 22. You manage to move it, but not get it out. It's no longer in It's no longer this weird.
It's not between
this
his
weird,
teeth or whatever.
Yeah, this weird thing that seems to have a scroll inside of a little glass tube is no longer
All right.
thing. The
I make you a second attempt.
motherfucker lied to you guys. He still had a magic object on him.
Yeah, we should cast detect magic on him.
He succeeds.
Baiting. Levitation would be good at this point.
He succeeds
Yeah,
as he
can-
bites down real hard, and he's like, "Oh, my tooth." Oh.
He rolled
Okay,
really
well-
unlucky the first time and lucky the second.
He rolled in that one, then he rolled a 19. But because the capsule was no longer between his teeth, he just bit down on his own teeth.
Can we freeze him again? Well, technically, since he's seeing him move again, so that means does that mean Asmodeus is casting Hold Monster on him?
Yeah, and he's gonna roll, and what the fuck? Another nat 1.
Son of a bitch.
I'm not like. Yeah.
Nat 1, 19, nat 1.
Damn, brother.
Well, anyways,
beautiful.
is
So
that net one?
He is held again.
I reach into his mouth. I levitate the thing out of his
Or
mouth.
telekinesis, sorry.
Telekinesis.
So his mouth is closed, so you're gonna have to wrench it open.
I wrench it open.
Athletics check.
Maybe let. Yeah, maybe let Silver Pride wrench it open.
I shall go and open his mouth so that way Atsuki can go
roll
and
an
pull
athletics.
it out. 28.
The sound of what could be considered tense muscles being pulled would be the first thing that what you would think you would hear. But as this is magic, that's not what's happening.
Yeah,
So
I was thinking more along the lines of cartoony fucking rusty door opening or something.
So the mouth is opened, and you can see this little glass tube roll to the front of the tongue.
Atsuki, please pick it up.
Sorry, what did you say, Atsuki?
Telekinesis that thing out.
Alright, you telekinesis it out.
And can I observe what it is?
Sure.
Arcana check.
Roll an Arcana check.
Oh, okay. Arcana check. Oh, I forgot. So, 21.
Fireball. Centered on itself.
Again?
Suicide bomb?
Ryder, you really gonna drop another fucking fireball again?
I was about to say something, but
This
I hold
is
my
the second
tongue on
fucking time.
He works for someone who is literally one of the 7 sins.
Wait. Are you telling me that what's his name was fucking what? No, wouldn't Asmodeus have also fireballed then as well? Back when he was Jade?
No, because he wasn't a hellhound. He was a diamond dog.
Yeah, I know, but there was a diamond dog that fireballed at the fucking mine.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Was
Well,
that
anyways,
fucking Asmodeus' right-hand man at the time?
Could very well have been.
Okay,
Damn.
so now that that's out, we need to restrain him. I got ropes or chains. Choose your pick.
Why are you
Huh.
like this?
Why are you like this?
Well, I thought we need to restrain him.
Robbing a bank? Nonsense, nonsense, Pomni. We're adventuring a bank.
Well. So, do you want rope or chain?
The ropes, doofus.
Alright.
Chains are too uncomfortable. Also, you could probably,
Right.
being the caring mother you are, could probably pull, and also the one who knows about his family, could
Yeah, I'll interrogate him about that
use
later. First,
emotion.
let's get silver things out of the way.
No, I'm saying it's a good thing to do, especially now, currently, since emotions are running so high in him.
Yeah.
It's a good idea to talk to him about it.
Let's wait until after he's unfrozen and restrained.
Can
Yes,
you roll me a
exactly.
slide of hoof to get him in the good old restraints?
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you guys. I gave. Oh. 5
You're the
I
hands.
one
am
with
not
the rope.
proficient at that.
The only one who
Alright.
would possibly be proficient with that would be fucking
I got
Nedja.
21.
21. Cool. So that's the AC. So that's the DC he has to beat in an athletics check to get out of, or sleight of hand, or sleight of hoof. Anyway, a minute passes. Well, no. Once he's tied up, Asmodeus will end it. And guess who tries to clench down again on what is not there anymore?
Hmm.
Can he bite his tongue? Or something? I don't know.
I
Wait,
mean, it
can't
was on
he
the
actually?
tip of his tongue.
Oh yeah, he bites the tip of it. Like, oh no, oh.
Hmm.
And then he just talks like Mike Tyson.
He is Labor Day fireworks. Never thought I'd hear it. Anyway,
Huh.
4th of July.
well, it's Labor Day.
It's fucking May.
Oh yeah, yesterday was Cinco de Mayo.
It's his Labor Day.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, he now expresses fear, surprise, and grief. As he is no longer able to kill himself.
Hmm.
I just typed in tied up just to find an image of him being tied up, and he just gave me this.
Please don't.
What the fuck?
That's actually
Is
not
that
that
rope?
bad. No, that is
Wait,
fucking.
Tied
That is
up,
old school
tied up or
Scotch tape.
taped up?
oh, that's tape.
Eh.
That is old school tape. Like, holy shit. Where the fuck did they even get them all from?
Dang, old school tape is still holding strong.
This one, on the other hand,
That's literally.
They did not put up enough.
Yeah, no, you
No,
can see
no,
it
they did
on
put
the-
up enough.
It's
Just
just
in
that
the
they
wrong
didn't.
spots.
Yeah, you can literally see her leg flailing around. And
that isn't legs.
Yeah.
That isn't just legs flailing around. That is, oh shit.
How
I
fucking
fucked
short
up.
is she that she can't even fucking touch the ground?
I think she's below 5 foot.
I mean, that's pretty usual. Anyway, back to the game. He's tied up, feeling grief, and Itsuki knows something a little extra that we don't that might come in handy.
Yes.
Could be.
I I
Okay, face guy.
should I say this out loud or should I message it to you guys?
Your discretion.
I'll whisper it to you guys, saying that from what his service thoughts,
You can just
it
whisper
appears.
it to. You can just whisper it to Silver Pride. I'll hear.
I whispered to Silver Pride.
Right.
Apparently, from what I gather from his service thoughts, but just before he bit down, it shows of his family, his friends, his family. Shows that he was what looks apparently to be him being forced Yeah, I can't find a word for it. It didn't help me. He's being. I know there's a
His family
word.
was taken away by hooded figures, or
Yeah,
killed.
his family was taken away by hood figure, and it looks like he's being forced into wherever this is, I guess.
Uh,
He's secure now, so it's best to talk. Best to get questions out of him right now. So
yeah,
keep in
I could
mind
make a
of those.
comment on that fucking GIF, but I'm not.
Keep in mind of the information I have given you. And then I just like take a step back. Actually, just in case that there's any more surprises, I cast detect magic on him.
There are no more magic items on him. Or at least there's no more
Okay.
magic on him.
Okay, good. You're up, guys.
Okay. Sora was going to go and take a seat again and say, now that that's over and done with, do you prefer the name Moonlight or Eyes?
Wait, his real name is Eyes.
His spider's web name is Eyes. It's obviously like a code name / title. We don't know if Moonlight is actually perhaps his given name, like birth name, or if it's just an alias that he went by when spying on Oasis.
He seems to just be looking.
Where's he looking?
At you. He doesn't seem to be opening his mouth.
He always casts his own truth on him.
That only can tell someone
Zone
to
of Truth
speak
doesn't
the
do
truth. But if someone
It
does not
keeps them
wish to
from
speak,
It keeps them from lying. It doesn't
Yeah.
make them say the truth.
doesn't make him speak at all.
Is there a spell that makes him talk the truth or talk?
Nope.
Probably not. Well, there's a few. Look.
We could always have him command.
Yeah, command or Gia.
Command and tell him to speak.
Or like
And then
command.
we have to do that like
say,
every time.
Well, then he'll just say anything.
Well, how about this? Command using it
Like
said
this.
use one word. So how about this? Command use the one word is obey.
That's
They only last
a
for
bit
one round.
nebulous, don't you think?
Yeah, good point.
Answer, perhaps.
Is he gonna talk?
No, he's not.
You should I probe in his mind?
You know what?
Actually, you do it because I've
I'm gonna
been
do it.
reading your surface sauce all day.
Yeah, you get the stupidly high fucking DC anyway.
Yeah.
Wait, how high
Well,
is my
I was
DC?
thinking of wisdom.
Like my
I'm
DC
gonna
is only
cast
25.
command. Or hang on, let me see what Gears.
Yeah, I think Solar has
You
the
have
same
access
DC.
to all spells. Like, check them.
Yeah, I think
Checking random
Solar has the same
creature.
DC. DC is a
Forcing it to
25.
refrain from doing my activity beside. Okay, that's longer. So yeah, command would be better in this situation. So
Yeah, but
I'm
only
going
lasts
to
4 rounds.
cast command and say answer.
Alright, what does answer say? What does answer do?
Telling him to answer the question
Alright.
that he was just asked.
Alright. So the quick joke here is when you say answer, he says question.
It doesn't.
It's a joke. As I said, quick joke. When you say
Yeah.
answer, he says question. Anyway.
Yeah, but he's not exactly in the joking mood right now, I'd imagine. Wouldn't be thinking of quips off the top of his head, you know?
So what was the question again? Does he prefer...
Do you prefer the name Moonlight or Eyes?
Depends who I'm talking to.
Huh. Maybe just refer to him as Moonlight then. Be more personable.
Hmm. Maybe it won't hard to decide that one yet. So we're going to go and ask him, tell me, why do you work for the spider's web?
I think just because I answered the first question with a spell, I would answer the next without the same spell. Waste all the resources you want on me. It changes nothing.
What are his emotions?
His emotions seems like he has very much dulled his
Hmm.
fear to apprehension, and his grief is as high as it can be. It changes nothing. All you've done is make the spider's web job harder.
Hmm.
Okay, something I don't know about Spider's Web is Spiderwebs are enemy or ally or associate?
They are a
Enemy
yet to
to
realize
neutral.
ally.
Yeah. Neutral / potentially allied with an enemy.
They're very much allied with
Yeah.
an enemy.
Oh,
They are enemy faction to potentially neutral to potential ally.
Yeah. They're. So
No, they're potential neutral. They can't potential ally.
So Atsuki did inform us about his family.
I believe so.
yes, I did.
Hmm.
I whispered it, and I said that take this information as you see it. And I said I took a step back.
Silver. So I'm going to have Silver speak a sentence, but he's also going to be reading the emotions from Moonlight.
Yep.
You know, to gauge a reaction. Silver's just going to go and say, "Is it money, power, loyalty, family?"
That one. That one has
So
a different emotional flavor.
And
So what
I
spikes with
probably
that?
noticed that as
Grief?
That
well.
spikes with fear. And, of course, when it comes to family, a feeling that no hive really has at moment as a main quality: love. Before disappearing to back to the grief and apprehension.
Thover's going to go and make a comment and say, "You think simply just because you're caught that you'll be killed, and that'll be the end of it. But there are things much worse than death that can happen. For example, we could go and
He
announce that a spy
spits
has been caught."
right towards you. Let me see if he gets a good hit in. What's your let's just say, what is your 10 plus dex?
10 plus 10.
Passive dexterity.
Yeah.
Oh my god, fuck you.
What is it?
Low.
My dex is a 12, so it's a 11.
Alright.
Uh,
So he spits, and it hits your armor.
You just got that, didn't you?
Yeah, like not even 2 days prior
Yep.
from Mammon.
Doesn't matter what happens to me. Your threats don't really care, but your threats will hurt. Your promises will burn, but everything else will suffer.
Hmm.
Why is that?
Wouldn't you like to know, Kieran?
I actually would like to know.
Silver's just going to go and speak again. "And what, pray tell, will happen once the spider's web realizes that you've been caught?"
The same thing that happens to any of those who gets caught. You've already read the book. You know the things are coming.
Meanwhile, I'm still the only one who has read the book, I believe.
Wait,
No,
my face have.
that's the Book of Violet Darkness, you twat.
No, the brochure.
Wait.
Pseudo. Not exactly a brochure, but not
Wait,
even
hold
that.
on. Insight, what fucking book is he talking about? Because now there's like 3 that you're bringing up.
The book that he's talking about is the, something to do with a different
One
group.
about the Hellhounds?
Yeah.
Do I know it?
Probably not.
This one has nothing to do with the Hellhounds and everything to do with the spider's web.
Oh.
Do we all just have a confused look on our face?
No.
Besides Silver.
So do what
Well,
you
I would.
wish. I didn't take this gig because I wanted to. That's about as much as you need to know. You've got your little book.
What book?
How else would I have been the one to have been called in for a promotion? I'm not stupid.
No, I'm actually confused. I literally put a genuine confused face.
It was literally
You could
talked
probably
about
have
at
your.
the start.
I don't know.
It's the book Mammon had on that details all the fucking,
Oh, the book, yeah.
what is it?
There is no other reason why I would be here than to be a pawn in someone else's game. Now do
I care
what
to
you
know about this book.
want and stop wasting my time. You can start off by
Hmm. You may be a pawn, but if I do remember correctly, pawns can be promoted, can't they?
This isn't a game of chess, you pompous freak.
Did he just call me a pompous freak?
Yes.
Yeah. So, it's a better line that I was going to say before I could. So was going to go and say, then if you were not a willing pawn, wouldn't you rather be a willing? Fuck, English, hold on, give me a sec. Then rather being an unwilling pawn, wouldn't you rather be a willing pawn?
Impossible.
You said he said he was unwilling, right?
Yes.
What made you so unwilling?
Roll me a persuasion check.
I will assist.
Can he assist?
Yes.
I have proficiency.
Actually,
Alright,
no,
so-
you cannot assist because he doesn't like unicorns.
Can I assist?
No, you cannot because
Why not?
You're
he
the one
spat
doing it.
at you.
Wait, whose
Atsuki's the one doing it.
persuasion is this?
Atsuki's
Atsuki's.
trying to persuade.
It should be fine. Like, we have we're all fucking charisma-based
All three of us
casters.
are charisma.
Yeah.
You jinxed
Well, I'm
it,
a
you
wisdom-based
motherfucker!
caster.
Oh wait,
I'm
never
a
mind.
wisdom-based caster, but I
You
was initially
jinxed
a
it, you
charisma-based
mother
caster.
31er.
I thought I was gonna get that one or something.
Anyway. Fine. Just because you look like you're at least missing something of yourself. My family lost something. She's currently still held somewhere. And they say she will be freed once I have done my part.
I
No one says
understand.
Lucifer has her. And my mum is distraught. She was one of the
Man.
first to be taken. Those who took her said, "Hell have no fury, like a mother's scorn. But hell have no wrath, like a mother's fury." And I still don't understand what that means.
Okay,
You should know this before me.
Yes. So wait. Oh yeah, Lucifer's. Okay. Lucifer's gathering the children for the whole sacrifice thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they were just recently moved as well
Lucifer,
after Mammon
I believe
went in
it's
early.
been explained to you now. Lucifer has gathered the children because if has gathered up to 100 children, each one having their own mother who is deeply connected to them. If all 100 of them are killed, the mothers will all exhibit at least enough wrath that will feed Wrath, and Wrath will be able to obtain enough power to become a problem.
Oh fuck me! Yeah, I'm a Karen.
And that includes your daughter.
Yeah, and that includes your rage.
Your daughter, Persona.
You especially, actually.
5.
Persona
Battle
5 Golden.
Royale, Golden Tiger.
Persona 4 Golden is perfect since it's Golden Week.
Oh, fuck, you're right. I keep forgetting it's Golden Week, even though it's just on VR chat last week.
I understand. Wait, he said that
his mother was distraught about what was stolen from their house, from their home.
Yeah.
So his sister's been kidnapped. So
he is under the illusion that he's going to get his sister back if he works for them. However, you know that they're all of those who are captured are apparently going to be sacrificed. So
Should I say Mermon
Stop.
Mammon.
It's an A, not an E, you tard.
Man on.
Dude, when you're stuck in a
Atsuki.
stutter, what you do is you stop and
Yeah.
breathe deeply.
Atsuki. Say it with me. Mam
Ma'am,
on.
It's ma'am.
Mammon.
Shush.
Yeah, Mammon.
Come on, I keep thinking of that fucking GameStop video. That thing is fucking wild.
Should I tell him that Mammon's lying and that the whole like Lucifer sacrifice thing?
Well, Mammon has said that Lucifer will be the one who holds. Mammon said that Lucifer's the one who has held the child and has told him that this child shall be relinquished once he has done enough of the job.
Should I say that Mammon lied to Hidden?
You don't have to. You can, in fact, tell the truth. You can tell them that she will be relinquished when she's killed for the ritual.
Ma'am, she will be relinquished, but she will be killed for a ritual, just like my daughter.
Roll me a persuasion check.
$32. Oh god, my vocal cords.
Get yourself advantage if you need to get it. You should always have some water at hand when you're doing voices. Which is why I don't. Which is why I sit here surrounded by milk. Anyway, what do you mean that she'll be sacrificed? Lucifer has said that all the kids that were taken, they were taken because they were used for leverage for others to do biddings for.
Alexa, set a time for 20 minutes.
Can you repeat that?
He said all of the kids, they were taken as leverage for others to do biddings for them. Who are you? Because
Wait,
I don't know any kids that were taken that were. There are only a few Kieran. And
one of them is my
There's no goats here.
Wait, wait, what? Wait, what's this about a goat?
there were only a couple Kieran, and only one of them seemed to be at all important to them.
Was this Kieran a woman?
Kieran
girl?
was called. I don't remember her name fully, but she was one of the ones, and they said that they were using her as leverage from a very influential family.
Was it the name Personage?
That's it.
Persona.
If I'm Persona?
That's it.
Personage is her father's name.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Don't get it.
That's her name.
My face tears up, and I just say to myself, my baby was still alive.
Well, I was only ever privy to see that my sister was alive, and there were already at least 80 kids at the time.
80 kids. They're close to.
That was before we had our run-in.
Oh shit.
And I'm not talking about this run-in. I'm talking about when we first met. I was meant to tail the bandit group I was with, because they were going to meet a group that had made a ruckus at a slave camp.
Your sister and my daughter are going to be sacrificed for a ritual to empower empower.
Wrath
Oh god, empower wrath.
demon.
And if you say there's already 80 80 80 80
There were 80 kids
Children.
at the time.
80 already 8 kids at the during when you first left. That means they're already either they're close or already ready to enact the ritual.
Well, the last location I remembered they were was at a little town called Tortuga.
That
They
being
probably
moved, Mamon's
that
little, shall we say, slip up has
Mammon
encouraged
slip up.
Lucifer to alter.
Mammon
they're
slip
going to
up.
sacrifice all the kids in order to increase. All the kids have parents, so with I mean,
All the kids have parents. You don't say. You don't
Oh, really?
say. Oh,
Loving
really?
parent.
when all the kids are sacrificed, the I try to word this better.
The
Probably
rage
could
of their
have.
mothers will empower wrath.
Can you just have your character cut in and just say that?
I don't know the plans.
Oh, fuck.
I only know that the children are being moved after Mammon died.
The rage of their mothers will empower wrath.
I don't know who Wrath is, but
Wrath is. Wait, I have a question. Wrath is just like Merma.
Lord Onyx. He is pretending to be Lord Onyx. And Lord Onyx is actually being held beneath in the tunnels beneath, or the labyrinth beneath Liberty. I believe it was Liberty.
it was.
Mm-hmm. Which means
Does he say
presumably,
he doesn't know who Wrath is?
I don't know who
yeah.
this Wrath is.
Uh, wait, Wrath is Lucifer, right?
No.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Wrath
Lucifer
is
seems to
Wrath.
be. Okay, so with that, I guess we're just telling him the truth because it's the best honest.
Convincer.
His side uh isn't exactly the kind of thing that you'd want to
He's
work
been told
willingly.
lies
Yeah.
in order
So Roth
to.
is correct.
He
Roth
hasn't
is
been
the one
told
who is
any lies. Like
He was.
he was told one lie. Everything else has been truth, and he
He's
has
been
been
told
Yeah.
obscure
supplying
truths.
truth. Yes, obscure truths.
Uh, you've been told obscure truths. Wait, Lucifer is allied with Wrath, right?
Yes. His whole
Uh,
plan is to empower Wrath. I'd imagine he is a.
uh,
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 my best guess is that he is a follower of Wrath of some kind.
yeah, the children that
Forsaking
Lucifer
purpose.
taken is for a ritual for Wrath, for associates of him, being called Wrath, to be empowered by the sacrificed children of many, which I don't know. I don't know how to word this shit.
It's cool. You explain it in the way that you are basically saying, look, uh, you won't be seeing your sister again if you keep this way up.
Mm-hmm.
What can I do about it then?
You can
I think
join us. Feed them false information.
False information is something easy to look into. There's another in this town whose
who
Oh.
eyes are always watching those who are meant to send. He probably knows that I'm in here. He's probably seen that I've been in here for a while, and he might think that something is awry.
hmm. Then we just
Hmm.
need to give him another more false information. Hey, hidden. If we
Silver.
no,
What?
I'm talking
Not
meta wise.
that's not going to help. The one who watches is. I might be the one who's got the eyes on the ground, but there are those who watch those with the eyes on the ground, and if
Yes.
any
And they'll be
discrepancy
suspicious of
between
you already, unless we give them something that